Before we get started, I want to remind everyone that not only has there not been any meaningful change in the Sixers front office, but Scott ONeill is still the CEO of the 76ers after overseeing Jerry Colangelo hiring his own son, Burnergate, team collaboration, and more.
The possessionist pick.
The possessionist pick over and over and over again. So what is your Scott ONeill thing?
The Jolie Okafor draft, and then limited trade, the Nerlens Noel and Joel Embiid only playing 8 minutes together.
2 picks for Ish Smith.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's been bad. It's been bad for quite some time. The thing that Weber sent me, our friend Michael Weber, screenwriter, and Spike Lee of the Rights to Ricky Sanchez podcast, is that there are. I know.
I'm so scared of what you're going to say.
The sentence that I'm going to say, I know.
I feel like I'm going to have to cut this out of the pod.
No, you won't.
Okay,
You won't.
all
You
right,
won't.
all right.
It is right here.
Okay.
The sentence is here, and I'm just savoring the moment that I'm doing it. Scott ONeill
I'm so scared.
is writing publicly available blog posts.
What?
On LinkedIn.
Really?
Titled "Be Where Your Feet Are."
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. I gotta see. I don't know if I'm connected to him on LinkedIn, and I think
You don't need to be. I'm not on LinkedIn.
Oh, okay. All right. You're not on LinkedIn at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yes.
every
We are connected.
ounce as
Oh my God.
like spiritual mindset, mindfulness, business jargon. I'm looking at "Be Where Your Feet Are" number 3, and the first 2 words are "messaging matters." Matters as a leader, manager. Matters as a parent.
Why don't I see these?
Matters as a coach. It matters as a spouse.
Posts.
And it keeps going. It keeps going from there. And he's doing this publicly, so I'm not outing anything. I'm, on the one hand, glad that he's wasting his time with his very mediocre writing, and thinking that he's some like
I see where you're
business shifting genius that has insights to give.
Oh my God!
And so that he can't, while he's doing that, he's not spending his time ruining the Sixers more. But he should just go be a blogger. Yeah. Like, you wanted to be what we are, then great, man. Well, then, go do it.
Then he can
go run Liberty Ballers.
Then he can leak to himself.
Leak to yourself.
Alex Rucker can leak to him. Everybody, be where your feet are. Number 5. Okay, that's messaging matters, or is that? Wait,
3 is messaging.
No, okay. So I think messaging matters is the subhead of "Be Where Your Feet Are." So, like, because "Be Where Your Feet Are" number 5. If messaging matters, it always stop. Yeah, that's always at the top. It looks. Never be wary of good works. Is "Be Where Your Feet Are" number 5.
What a simple yet powerful concept.
Do you know
and one that can influence an interaction, deal, and even a relationship.
The worst part about this is, like, I think LinkedIn is creepy in that, like, you can see who's reading your shit.
I don't have a profile. So
okay, but he obviously, give and be happy is "Be Where Your Feet Are" number 4.
Great. A lot of good stuff, and he signs it off SO. I like anyone that signs.
Give it home. Every parent and partner. This feels like reading a journal. It
is.
Feels so dirty.
It's a journal. I'm going to look for the one where it says, like, make horrible trades and alienate people and stab people in the back.
Only hire
and
people.
Keep your job with, like, claws. Dig your claws into enough people that you are physically unable to be fired from your job.
Yeah, I feel like, oh boy, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Like, is he sort of... I might have to. You'll have to tell me if I have to cut this out. But is he sort of like the Jeffrey Epstein of the Sixers in that?
I don't know. I don't know. That one I can't comment on. I don't know. But I will say that Weber thinks that this is his attempt to do the Hinkie letter.
Oh God! He's not smart enough. I mean, like, the Hinkie.
Well, he certainly thinks he is.
Yeah. The thing with the Hinkie letter is that I guess in those VC circles, letters like that are like commonplace. But Scott is not a VC guy. He's a marketing dude. He's like the sort of guy that capitalizes the wrong words and uses like the wrong not super dumb, just not a writer or anything.
Sure.
So just makes the normal mistakes that regular people would make, but this is public, so it's worse.
Sure. A lot of good stuff in there. I think I might change my mindset.
Oh my God. So AU, and you know, what was I going to say about the ownership? I think you stoked me. I had been lulled into a sense of like, whatever, they're just going to do whatever happens. And then your sort of diatribes at the beginning of the podcast sort of renewed my faith in at least calling them assholes. So I wrote a thing yesterday that was basically as scathing as I could write, but it does relate back to your point about it being a business. Like there was at one point I wrote, like the line was sort of like, when are they gonna, like, it is a basketball team and the owners have been negligent in the most important part of that, which is at least the people who run the basketball team. And it just seems like if they are who they portend to be, then they would be like, fuck it, let's just get the best guy. Like, hey, wouldn't it be cool? Like, wouldn't we make a big splash if we traded a first-round pick to the Rockets for Morey and gave him $8 million a year, or traded a first and gave $10 million to the Raptors and gave Masai Ujiri 3% of the team and put him in charge, gave him Scott O'Neill's job too? Like, wouldn't that seem like some big shit, power move shit, like, to do that?
Masai would have to write the blogs.
Yes. Oh, well, it comes. Masai, you have 3 jobs. You're going to run basketball operations, all of Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment, and you will be our lead blogger on View Where Your Feet Are. So.
That's right. And he'll be getting paid better than any blogger that has ever existed. I agree in the sense that, like, look, I'm not business boy. Mm-hmm. No one would confuse me for business boy.
No.
But I don't think it's good business when all your rival teams think you're a fucking joke.
Right.
And, like, just love dealing with you because it's like, oh, we can rip these guys off because they're idiots. Like, the whole organization, why wouldn't that embarrass them? Why wouldn't that embarrass the owners? Why wouldn't them make them realize, like, I should fucking replace everybody in this goddamn place? I don't know. But I'm not business boy, so how could I say?
And I know you're not business boy, but it would seem, too, that it's not like they're the fucking A's, where they're like, okay, we got to do whatever we can to keep salary down. Like, they just spend. Like, it's an expensive team that is also a joke, which is also the problem, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't pretend to know that spending a lot of money for a mediocre product that your rival people think is a joke, maybe that's savvy. Could be savvy. Maybe it's savvy.
It's almost like, you've heard the phrase, I know you're not a business guy, but have you heard the phrase penny wise and pound foolish? Okay.
Yeah, I've heard it.
So, like, selling a second round pick for $400,000 and then giving Tobias Harris $180 million, that's penny wise and pound foolish, right? Like, that is that like, that's how I would describe that. So anyway.
And you want to be penny wise like it. That's the idea is you want to be the clown from It is running their front office.
Yes, absolutely.